My name is Jackie Cofield. I'm a 27-year-old wife, stepmom of twin 7-year-olds, and cat mom of 2 spunky and sweet kitties. I hope this presentation sheds a little light on the life of new stepmoms and gives a little encouragement to my fellow friends. As a small child playing house with my neighborhood girlfriends, I always begged to play the part of the stepmom. I loved how much drama it brought into my fake life and how much internal and external turmoil it allowed me to act out. My friends were jealous, but I knew it was the role made just for me. I'm willing to bet that no one in the world has ever actually said that. For most of us, that memory couldn't be further from the truth. I personally dreamed of being the loyal, strong, and faithful wife to a hardworking and, of course, handsome husband, and together we would have 3 beautiful, intelligent, and respectful children. While I found the other half of my heart at the age of 23, I never imagined that his heart would already be shared with 2 children of his own. My head said, slow down, this could get tough. But my heart said, I completely love this man. He's already a great dad, he loves his adorable children, and they seem to like me too. This is great. But no matter how great I was with children, or how ready I was to be a mom, or even how much experience I had with my own stepmother, nothing could have properly prepared me to actually be one. You may have come to one or more of the following realizations, but here are some of my biggest roadblocks early on. First, people are going to say horrible things. You knew what you were signing up for, or when you're a real mom, you'll understand. They'll often ask awful questions like, does the real mom like you? Or, when are you going to have your own kids? Or better yet, do you love the kids like they were yours? The truth is, true unconditional love does not happen immediately. Stepmoms can't snap their fingers and love their stepchild as their own any more than you can point to a random kid at the park and feel like they are suddenly a part of your soul and make your whole world revolve around them. It just doesn't happen like that. But rest assured, if you do love them immediately, you will be criticized for it. You may love them too much or too little. You may be too mean because you make them eat their veggies, or too soft because you let them eat sweets. You're either too involved or you don't care. You're going to be criticized no matter what. This is mostly because every family has different values, and step families often have at least 2 different sets of values. What is important or normal in your home may not be the same in the children's other home. Traditions, education, manners, and even grooming habits can vary greatly from one family to another. To sum it all up, even the simplest things aren't simple in a blended family. Holidays are stressful, schedules are difficult, and emotions are always involved. You might feel like you need a mediator just to handle the exchange of clothing, sports equipment, or the children themselves. While I don't have a remedy for every hurdle we stepmoms are put up against, I do want to share my top 5 reminders. These are things I've had to discover through some pretty rough experiences over the past several years, but every time I think about them, I feel a little more hope and a little more peace. First, and this is good for all stepmoms and moms, please remember that every step family situation is different, but the perfect family does not exist. Every single family has their moments of insecurity, disagreement, disappointment, and even drama. Try to focus more on your family's good times. Second, remember that what other people say and do is a projection of their reality. You can't control or change them. What you can control is your reaction to them. Understand that they say things from their internal world of pain, anger, or sadness. Your response should project your reality. Third, remember to prioritize your relationship with your spouse. Yes, your husband's children are a priority, but so is your marriage. Work hard to communicate and make time for yourselves as a couple. Never forget that the kids are looking to you as a model for a healthy marriage. Fourth, kids may forget minute details, but they will always remember how you make them feel. Be there for them when they need you, and they will remember it. Keep adult conversations between you and your spouse. They might not remember what you said 5 years down the road, but they will always remember how they felt. Finally, and probably the most difficult thing to remember when we are caught up in the sometimes heartbreaking world of being a stepmom is that it's okay to take a break. There is no shame in admitting when you need a timeout from being Superwoman or in reaching out to family and friends for support. It's okay to step back. Your husband will step up. Focus on being a loving and supportive wife, and remember why you fell in love with this man and his kids in the first place. Take time for yourself and your hobbies. Remember that your husband loved you before you were the stepmom. Some days will be better than others. Some days will seem impossible to get through. Surround yourself with the friends and family members who know your heart and who can give you some of these reminders on those rougher days. Avoid the friends and family who focus on the negatives. Depending on your situation with your spouse's ex, your relationship with your stepchildren, and how long you've been a blended family, you might not see the light at the end of the tunnel yet. I sure didn't at the beginning, and there are days when true bliss seems as far away as the moon. While our situation is far from ideal, I can tell you it's gotten a little better every year. At the end of the day, we know we're making a loving home for our kids. Stay strong and keep those tips in mind. If you have any tips to add, I would love to hear them. Please share. Thanks so much.